Дуру, салам. Как вы поживаете? Мне очень хорошо, ну хорошо. Конечно, хорошо. All right. Beniel Darush versus Islam Makhachev. This fight is getting some steam. Looks like it can come to fruition. Everybody wants to know, what do I think about it? So the very first thing I think about it is Darush has really big arms. He's got the arms of somebody who's like 3 or 4 inches taller than him. He's strong. He likes to slip in. It looks like a straight left, but he fights striking up here, and then he drops his hands every once in a while, slips in. He plays angles very, very well. He fights bow-legged instead of taking a lead foot, which allows him to not get stuck on a lead foot. Okay? He's also slow. He drops his hands a lot. He drops his hands a lot because he wants people to get closer to him. He wants to mess up with your range and your distance. So he drops his hands and you come in and he's able to lift. That's why he's got that kind of invisible straight left. It works on the same principle how Khamzat Chimaev has that invisible right hook. It's the same principle behind how some of Kamaru Usman's punches just kind of slip in there. Instead of cocking back and firing, he's just raising and going. So it's, see what I'm saying? Anyway. When he grapples, most of his best finishes, the thing he likes to do is he likes to come up high and rain hammers. After you fight a while, he catches a guy, he likes to immediately take the back and then go in. Great, unless you're dealing with smash, because smash, the first 16 seconds of the over and under, if you don't know how to pummel, if you don't know how to get around an over under clinch, you know, if you don't know how to just drop and do an ukiyo toshi, that is not good. So FYI, here's a little secret. If I had to fight, should I tell how I would beat Chimaev? No, I'll save that one. I'm gonna save it. Because it's so good. It's so good. No one's seeing this. No one is seeing it at all. And it's so good. But I'll save it. Next time Chimaev fights. Alright, so Beniel Darush, he's got to come in. And in order to be effective, he's really got to swing with people. If Dan Hooker isn't going to get Islam Makhachev, Beniel Darush, who's a bit slower, is not going to. You see, he's got loose skin around when he does his weight cut. He's got a little bit of skin around his waist, a little bit of loose skin. So what that tells me is that he carbs up and he carbs down, right? Because your skin expands with the carbs, and then when you do weight cut, leave that little bit, means that you're cutting carbs and cutting water to recarb and rehydrate. Now, that typically is like, so what? You know what I'm saying? But if he is that much bigger, that when he does his weight cuts, that's a lot of water, and you're already slow. So you're telling me that big weight cut, you're gonna go in and try to take a Yoko Morote Gari from Islam Makhachev, who is going to rock you, get you all your weight on one foot, and then I think Islam goes for his back immediately. Islam attacks Beniel Darush's back immediately. He ties him up with a sankaku with the hands over under from the back sankaku. Just one like this, and then one coming up. Doop. One arm over here. Seatbelt hold is the way it's called. Like I've said earlier, Sankaku is a weird term, man. Everybody's got their own definition of it, and I frankly think a lot of them are dope, so I don't go against them. But the snake position, Sankaku, it essentially is an over-under hook of the morote, of over the shoulders. You can do over-under hook with feet. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu calls that a Sankaku. And I think it fits the definition, so sounds pretty cool to me, you know, tangled up and stuff like that. And but I think Beniel Darush thinks he's gonna drop his hands on Islam Makhachev and not get Russian tied. I mean, they're doing old school self-defense judo, old school no-gi self-defense. That's all Smish is you get him in, you go Yoko Morote Gari. After you take Morote, Yoko Morote Gari, however their balance is wherever you take them. Typically in judo, like judo, sport judo, you don't throw anybody on your face, but in self-defense judo, throw people on their face. So I don't think that Islam is too smart. He's not going to want to deal with Beniel Darush being strong. He's not going to want to see if Beniel Darush can sweep him or roll him. He's not going to do that. He's going to go in. He's going to tie up an arm. He's going to go up the back, or he's probably going to do a valley drop to get him down. That's a great sambo. I don't know technically what it is. Ashiguruma in judo. Is it an Ashiguruma or is it a Yokoguruma? Doesn't matter. He's going to go for a ride. Then Islam's going to strap on the seatbelt, Sankaku, with the udes. Boom. And then, Beniel Darush seems to me like he can fight out of a choke. So, I don't know what the sub is going to be. You know, because I have a feeling that Islam might go for a couple of different subs. That's a strong guy. That's not Beniel Darush extending that arm straight. Like, that is a long arm to get straight for an arm bar, especially if you're trying to do it from Sankaku. So, guys, when you're on someone's back and you're trying to extend this arm to get you have your hooks down low, you had the seatbelt hold, Sankaku, and you're trying to get this arm straight for an arm bar. You have to grab it like this, reach under, and then pull it straight. It takes a tremendous amount of force. Meanwhile, you have to pull your hooks up into kind of a high mount smash. You know, you're not mounted because mount is forward, but you're taking the back. You have to get over the hips and squeeze the hips so hard while maintaining your hooks. I mean, that is a hard submission to get generally, especially if it's your first submission. So uregarami, all you gotta do is, it's the cop. Oh shit. You take the arm back and then you swim one in here, grab your wrist. That's an easy uregarami. Now, if trying to get that submission, it's a little bit different. Trying to get an uregarami from the seatbelt hold, taking the back, you can get it. It's just not easy. So it leaves shimiwaza. Beniel Darush is strong. It's hard to choke someone who's really strong from the back at first. What I like to do is just hang out. I like to hang out. If I got someone like that in Sankaku, I hang out. I just try to get heavy, hang out, let them flop around, let them do stuff. I'll move my hooks up and down, like I'll put my hooks at their knee, and then I'll bring it up to their groin, and I'll kick them in the calf, you know. I'll just do things to get them to kind of to think, you know, just to get them to react. Meanwhile, you know, I just kind of slip in one, slip in the other one. Good night. So I kind of think that Beniel Darush, I don't want to call the sub. I don't want to call the sub because I think that Islam's got a pretty good game plan. And when those Dagestansky's, when they take your back, dude, they do whatever they want. So, all right. Khoda Hafiz. Oh, and to my fans, it was weird. My favorite part of the song. It was so weird to see an evangelical Christian with a Persian last name, looked Persian, but didn't sound Persian. That was a trip. I don't look Persian. I don't look Persian. But when I speak Farsi to Persian people, I sound Persian. You know, like when we're talking about like uber Persian things, you know what I'm saying? Like how does that lamp look with this carpet? I want to buy that building. How can I do very Persian things to talk about? All right, shout out to Ilen Halogram. She let me use her entire catalog for my background music in my videos. So go check her out. I literally just made a playlist out of Spotify. Yeah, like send her messages. Like, we're here from Henry. She don't know me well or nothing like that, but I just, every once in a while I talk to her on Instagram. She's so cool because she's from up here in Washington. You know, I know people that know her. Never met her, obviously. But yeah, I just wanted to feel the love. That's it. We ain't getting no money. She ain't paying me nothing. I ain't paying her nothing. Yeah, I just want to make her day by having a bunch of grapplers say, oh, I really love your music. Whatever. Cool, because she's cool. She's cool. For real. Is that it? Yeah, man, that's it, bro. I keep talking about Sankaku, so y'all probably need to go brush up on Sankaku, seeing as how it is, it's coming up. It's coming up. It's a popular position now. Khoda Hafiz.